Welcome back, folks, to hashtag AskGSM. I'm Graham GSM Matthews, and we are less than 24 hours removed from my first ever pay-per-view experience, as you could probably tell from my voice being completely fucking shot. SummerSlam 2015. If I just went to SummerSlam, my voice would not be dead, only from just that. I was at NXT TakeOver on Saturday as well, so I went in on Saturday afternoon, went to TakeOver, came back home at like 4 fucking in the morning, left again at 10, or woke up again at 10, barely got any sleep, woke up again to go to SummerSlam at noon with John, went there all day long, didn't get home last night until 3 in the morning, and I just woke up at fucking noon, only like 2 hours ago from when I'm filming this. It's incredible, man. I had an amazing time. As you could probably tell from the shirt I'm wearing, I bought this at the show last night. Like I said, I was marking out hard. Saturday night, Sunday night at both shows, my voice is completely gone, and as a result, the show here today, hashtag AskGSM, not to put you through any more pain, or because my voice is gone. I can hardly even talk. So I don't want to make this video too long. You guys sent in a bunch of questions in regards to SummerSlam, so I'm going to try to answer them all, as I always do, voice or not, so I'm going to try. But just putting that out there, though, my voice will be gone for pretty much this entire video, so I do want to put that out there. But, like I said, I got this shirt yesterday. John actually picked us up the Cesaro section signs when we were waiting in line. We were waiting in line for 2 hours yesterday, an hour and a half outside the Barclays Center, and he was able to pick us up one of these Cesaro section signs, so we have one of those. I was also able to pick up a match card for NXT TakeOver, only $10, like a sweet poster with all the matches on from Saturday. And then finally, also on Saturday, I got a Balor Club t-shirt, Balor Club, however you pronounce it, whatever. Pretty sweet t-shirt as well, and a bunch of other things. Met a lot of amazing people, both from Twitter and, people that I already knew, I have met before. But it was great, an amazing weekend. I'll talk a lot more about it, hopefully tomorrow on WrestleRant Radio, when I have more of a voice. I just woke up. I am so tired, so I apologize for that. So if my voice is gone, so I apologize if I can't answer your questions fully here today on the show. But we're going to try to answer every question. So this video will not be going too long. I'm going to try to answer each question as briefly as possible. But if you do want to send in a question, you can tweet me on Twitter at WrestleRant. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/graham.gsm.matthews. And also be sure to leave a comment down below in the comment section. If you tweet me on Twitter, be sure to include the hashtag AskGSM. Jesus, man, my voice is fucking gone. Oh my god. Okay, so let's kick it off here. Hector S. from YouTube. Push, repackage, release. Dean Ambrose, Kevin Owens, Neville. Push Owens, repackage Ambrose, release Neville. Neville, they're all amazing. These questions are always really hard. But I gotta get rid of Neville. He can't talk as well as the other two. The other two have higher potential, in my opinion. I could see them as world champion. Neville, not so much. So, process of elimination, get rid of Neville, repackage Ambrose. Owens is perfect. He just needs the push. So that's what I would do. The first KFC from YouTube also. Should Stardust and King Barrett continue teaming up? I would say so. What else are they going to do? Barrett is dead in the water. The guy's a jobber right now, so you might as well put him in a tag team with Stardust. I see nothing. I see no reason why you shouldn't do that. Put him in the tag team title picture, whatever. I mean, Stardust has been in the tag team title picture a million times before, but at least you give the guy something to do. So I would have nothing against Stardust and King Barrett continue to teaming up going forward. Second question, what's next for Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns? I would have nothing against them going after the tag team titles, going in and out of champions. That would be really nice. I feel like the Wyatt family feud is over. It might continue tonight on Raw. I have no idea, but I would have nothing against them going into the tag team title picture. That would be pretty cool to see. Should Kevin Owens continue to be on NXT? I don't think so. I think he's done. I think he's done in NXT for the next while. He lost the NXT title match on Saturday. There's no reason to continue to appearing there. I mean, I have nothing against it. I would love to see him in NXT. I'm a huge Owens fan. But, he is main roster exclusive now. There's no reason to continue to put him on NXT, have him do double duty. So I think he is done with NXT for the foreseeable future. At Frank Shear 15, also from YouTube. Should Undertaker and Brock Lesnar have a rematch? I honestly don't really care to see a rematch, but it looks like it's going to happen. I mean, the match last night was really, really good, so we're going to have to wait and see. But the rematch does look like it's in the cards for hopefully Survivor Series, if not Night of Champions or Hell in a Cell, and Survivor Series on the 25th anniversary of the Undertaker character. Alright, I did take a break real quick. I want to see if I get some water to help my voice any. I don't think it will, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't think it will, but whatever. I'm going to try. The next question comes from, also from Frank Shear 15. His second question was, what matches do you predict will be at Night of Champions? I'm thinking Cena Rollins again, rematch. Ryback maybe versus Barrett or Stardust. I'm done with the Miz and Big Show feud. Just move on. New Day versus Ambrose and Reigns, like I said earlier. And Nikki and Charlotte. I could see that happening over the Divas title. Ziggler and Rusev again. You can predict the non-title matches yourself. But for the other matches anyway, I could see those three matches, or those four matches going down for the WWE title, US title, whatever. IC title, tag team, and Divas. Justin G's got a couple questions from Facebook. My voice is gone. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm going to try to go through all these questions as quickly as I can. Do you think the WWE has completely forgotten about Eric Rowan? If not, what is the best way for him to get back on TV? He's injured, dude. It's not they haven't forgot about him. He's injured. He won't be back for a while. Second question. Last night, John Cena lost the WWE US title to Seth Rollins. Do you think that the WWE is now holding off on John Cena's 16th title gain until his final match with the company? Absolutely not. He'll be 16-time world champion sooner rather than later. It just wasn't last night. It didn't need to happen last night. So, final match in the company won't be for another 10 years. So, it's not going to be, it's not a matter of his final match with the company. So, don't hold out hope for that. And his final question, with the Bayley era and NXT now upon us, could we see another meeting between Bayley and Sasha Banks, or is it officially goodbye to NXT for Sasha, Charlotte, and Becky? Time will tell. I have no idea, dude. I guess time will tell. I'm thinking they're main roster bound for now, and they're done in NXT, but I would not be surprised if we get a Bayley-Sasha rematch for the next TakeOver special in October, or they just do it on NXT. At WeGaza 487, how was SummerSlam? Fucking amazing, dude. As you can tell from my voice being gone, I'll just say that much right now. I already talked about it at the start, but SummerSlam was great. Not an amazing show, but being there was amazing. The experience was amazing, and the show was pretty solid / good, so I enjoyed it. At The Average Grunt, Lesnar, Taker, Hell in the Cell, what are your thoughts? Yeah, I could see that. If they want to do the rematch, if they're not going to do it at Night of Champions, do it at Hell in the Cell or Survivor Series. Do not wait until WrestleMania. I do not want to see that at WrestleMania. The match last night was really good. But, do the third match at Hell in a Cell. Would love to see it. Their last Hell in a Cell match in 02 was amazing. Amazing match. Or 03. Pretty sure it was 02. I don't know. But it was a great match. So, I would love to see that. His second question. Right now, if you go to the Superstars page on WWE.com, the US title isn't anywhere to be seen. So, I have to ask, do you think there's a possibility that Rollins and the Authority will retire the US title despite Cena? I can see that. I can very well see that happening. I mean, we're going to have to wait and see. I've always said we should have just one mid-card title, but they've done a lot to kind of restore prestige in the US Championship since WrestleMania. So, I would have no issue with them vacating the US belt, or, either keeping it with Rollins, doing a Jay Lethal kind of deal, or they just get rid of it entirely. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait until tonight on Raw to find out, but it is a possibility that we could see the US title, just gone for good. Alright, next question. At the Arrow to Your Knee. At Arrow to Your Knee. His question was, Lesnar and Undertaker, did it live up to your expectations, or did it live up to expectations for the live audience? The match did. The finish, not so much. A lot of people were not happy with the finish. I didn't mind it. I thought it was creative. It builds to another match because last night's match was so good. The match itself was amazing, though. Much like Cena and Rollins. That match was great, so. And the match did live up to expectations. The finish, not so much, but I didn't mind it. A lot of people didn't. A lot of people did mind it. They didn't like it. I didn't mind it. I liked it. I thought it was decent. I thought it was creative. I thought it was original. We'll have to wait and see what's next. But the match itself absolutely did. The match itself absolutely did, though. At Reborn Again, do you feel Owens and Cesaro rather, could have a series of matches throughout the rest of the year and throw in the IC title too? Yeah, I could see that happening. Rest of a series of matches, I would love to see it. Throw in the U.S. title, the U.S. title would be better if they vacate it. The IC title, keep it on Ryback. No reason to take it off of him right now. So keep the IC belt on him and put the U.S. title in that feud between Owens and Cesaro. I think it's great. His next question was Bayley and Sasha as great live as it was on TV. Dude, it was phenomenal. It was an amazing match. Probably one of, easily, if not, the single greatest match I've ever seen live. It was a fantastic match. In ring-wise, storytelling-wise, build-wise, the post-match moment with the 4 horsewomen was surreal. And I'm a huge Bayley fan. Just seeing her win that belt was so amazing, so amazing. It really brought that moment to that crowd. We popped huge, and that reverse Frankensteiner off the top rope was something to behold, something you won't even see from the men. That's how great it was. So, yeah, that match was absolutely amazing. Not even one of the best in TakeOver history, one of the best women's matches of all time, period. No doubt in my mind about that. At Cody Collier 37, what do you think was the most underrated match at SummerSlam and why? The 2 top matches were easily WWE US title match and the main event, but I don't know if I would call it underrated. I think a lot of people did recognize how good it was, but the tag team title match, other than those 2 matches, was probably the best match in the entire undercard. That match was really fun, and the crowd loved New Day. They love New Day, so probably the tag team title match. At Swags Yo, how would you compare the crowds at NXT and SummerSlam to other events that you have been to? The crowd last night was rowdy. There was not a dull moment. I think the crowd at NXT was better, just because the matches had more meaning and the crowd was more electric for them. The undercard at SummerSlam, the crowd was not red hot for throughout. But, both crowds were great. New York's an amazing wrestling audience to begin with, so that's not surprising. But yeah, to other crowds that I've been to, easily the best. There's no other crowd that I've been a part of, with the exception of TNA, surprisingly enough, which was also in New York earlier this year, the first Destination America show. But even the 2 crowds from last night and NXT blow that out of the water. But New York is the place to be, I will tell you that, and that's coming from someone who lives in Connecticut. Not a great wrestling state, but I'm just saying, I don't even live in New York, and I'm just saying New York is the shit. Next question. Man, I gotta take a drink. Sorry. My voice is gone. I'm so sorry. Moving forward here. When and how should the New Day break up? They shouldn't. Never. The New Day is amazing. The crowd was so hot for them last night. There is no need to break those guys up right now. They're doing so great as a tag team. There's no need to break them up. So, not at any point in the near future. I'll say that much. Just not anytime soon, because they're just too great of a team to be broken up right now. They're just absolutely amazing. At Thomas_B96, did the finishes of Cena, Rollins, and Lesnar, Undertaker take away from it at all? You know, some people, I would think so, more so the main event than Cena and Rollins. Because the finish to the main event was controversial. People were hoping for a decisive winner, as I was. It was a fuck finish for the 3rd pay-per-view in a row. But like I said, I thought it was creative. I didn't mind it too much. I thought it was okay. And then Cena Rollins, the swerve of the century, with Jon Stewart getting involved. I thought it was great. The live crowd ate it up. We popped big for that and Rollins winning. The crowd loved fucking no. I shouldn't say that. The fucking crowd loved Seth Rollins, not the other way around. That would sound weird. So, Cena Rollins, they loved the finish of that, and I didn't think it took away from it at all. with Lesnar Undertaker. Some people will tell you that the finish to that kind of took away from the match, but I didn't mind it. I thought it was fine, so I can't really complain. I can't because I have no voice anyway. At Sean Mark Istic, in your opinion, what are the 5 greatest WWE matches of all time? I'm not going to go through it right now, dude. I can't even. I don't know. I have no idea. Leading the list would probably be, maybe not at number 1, but in the top 5. Michaels Taker from WrestleMania 25. Other than that, I can't really tell you. I'm sorry. Ask me another week when I have more time to think about it. Second question. In your opinion, who are the greatest 5 WWE superstars of all time? The only reason I'm going to answer this is because I did it earlier this year in an article, but my top 5, from 5 to 1, were Shawn Michaels, 4, John Cena, 3, Stone Cold Steve Austin, 2, The Rock, and 1, Hulk Hogan. And I'm basing that off superstars, not wrestlers, superstars in WWE history. So those are my top 5. Push, repackage, and release Luke Harper, Dolph Ziggler, and Rusev. I would push Dolph Ziggler. There's no reason why he can't be world champion right now, in my opinion. He's cooled off a lot, but I think he has all the tools to be a world champion in WWE. Repackage Harper and release Rusev. Rusev's really good, but compared to the other two, I would say Rusev's got to go. In comparison to Harper, who is really, really underrated and great, and Dolph Ziggler, who's also very, very good, but Rusev is kind of like the lesser of the 3, in my opinion. Final 2 questions. At RJ_Marceau, who was at the show with me last night. Shout out to RJ. Great hanging out with you, dude. See you next week on campus. His question was, what was your favorite match from last night's show? The main event was great, but my favorite match was probably Cena Rollins. I know RJ's going to agree with me on that. No doubt about it. That match was insane. So probably Cena Rollins was, but hands down, my favorite match from last night. The main event was great. But the match between Cena Rollins, the finish, the moment, the aftermath, or what happened afterwards, the heel turn from Stewart, I loved every second of it. It was great. So easily Cena versus Rollins from last night. And then finally, at Conquer89, push, repackage, release, Lesnar Cesaro New Day. Hard one. I'm always gonna push Lesnar because the guy is a beast and he's a one of a kind. So I gotta push Brock Lesnar, repackage Cesaro, and release New Day. I love New Day, like I said earlier, but there's more money in Cesaro, in my opinion. I feel like Cesaro is going to be a top star. New Day is a tag team, so it's not the same, but I'd get rid of New Day, repackage Cesaro, and push Brock Lesnar. And that's it. That's it for today's questions. I'm sorry, guys. I had to rush through them. I can't talk for 15 minutes. Not like this. You guys can barely understand me as it is. And I didn't want to, screw you out of a video here today, so I did want to do it. Voice or no voice, I did want to do a video, so thank you for sending the questions. Thank you for thank you for dealing with my no voice for 13 minutes of this video. I appreciate that. And be sure to send your questions for next week. Hopefully by then my voice will be back. I have no idea, but hopefully it will be. And we'll have to wait and see. Probably the shortest #AskGSip video ever. But it's the way it has to be. I can't even talk, guys. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. So hate on me all you want, but SummerSlam is great. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everything. You guys are the best. So to send in the question, tweet me on Twitter at WrestleRant, #AskGSM, Facebook, facebook.com/Graham.gsm.Matthews, and YouTube. Leave a comment down below. Be sure to include it in next week's video. So, with all that being said, thank you guys. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Enjoy a great Raw tonight. I'm not going to be there. I am done. I'm so tired, guys. No Raw for me tonight, but I will be watching live from the comfort of my very own room right here in my house. So, thanks again for having to deal with my no voice. I very much appreciate it. And this kind of the speed round of the questions. Next week will be a lot better, I promise. So, enjoy Raw tonight, guys. Have a great rest of your week. Hopefully enjoyed SummerSlam last night. I'm Graham Matthews, and I'll catch you guys down the road.